early morning, 6:54 to 9:17 a.m. I seek shelter in both her and him. In the early morning, Radha, bathe and decorate, is called for along with her friends by the matriarch of Braj. Once in his house, she cooks the request foods and eats whatever Krishna leaves on his plate. Krishna wakes, goes to the cow barn and oversees the milking of cows, and after bathing, eats with his friends. Late morning, 9:18 to 11:41 a.m. I remember Krishna in the late morning, followed by his cows and friends to the forests, and for a distance by all the people of the village. He desires of meeting Radha, goes for a secret meeting with her to the bank of her pond. And I remember Radha, who, having watched Krishna depart, returned home, and being ordered by an elder to worship the sun, watches the path for the return of her girlfriend, who was sent for news of Krishna. Midday, 11:42 a.m. to 4:29 p.m. At midday, I think of Radha and Krishna, full of desire for each other, being served by their companions, overwhelmed by different ornaments like physical reactions arising out of meeting each other after many efforts, unbalanced by their longing and charm, made happy by the jokes and pranks of girlfriends such as Lalita in the sacrificial rite of love, engaged in sports such as swinging, forest and water games, the stealing of Krishna's flute, love-making, drinking honey wine, worship of the sun, and so forth. Late afternoon, 4:30 p.m. to 6:53 p.m. I contemplate Radha in the late afternoon, returning to her home after preparing many gifts for her lover. Bathed and beautifully dressed, she is filled with joy by the sight of the lotus-like face of her dear one, and I reflect on Krishna, who is followed by the village, by the cows and his friends, thrilled by the sight of Radha, greeted by the smile of his father, and bathed and dressed by his mother. Early evening, 6:54 to 9:17 p.m. I recall Radha in the evening, sending her friend with many treats for her lover. Her heart pleased when she tastes the leftover of her lard brought back by her friend. I think too of the moon of Braj, bathed and beautifully dressed, pampered by his doting mother at home, going to the barn, organizing the milking of the cows, and then back to his house again eating. Late evening, 9:18 to 11:41 p.m. I meditate on Radha in the late evening along with her companions, dressed suitable for a light or dark night, and at the instruction of Brinda, clandestinely meeting with Krishna, with the help of a messenger at a bower of desire trees on the bank of the Yamuna, and then on Krishna watching the arts of experts in the assembly with the other cow herders, having been brought home with tenderness by his affectionate mother and put to bed. He furtively steals away to the bower. Night, 11:42 p.m. to 4:29 a.m. I envision those two, Radha and Krishna, who, having found each other, are pleased by the many service of Brinda, and who enjoy songs, games, riddles, sweet talks, plays, and the ras of the Lasya dance, along with their dearest friends. Their desires bent on making love. They drink pressed madvika, punch, and are masters of the games. Their hearts are enlarged by boldness in diverse skirmishes of love in the bower. Night, those two, being lovingly served tambula and fragrant garlands, being fanned and offered cool water, and being given foot massages, are made happy by their loving friends. When the girlfriends have fallen asleep in their own close bowers, amidst the vocal exclamation of the lovers, filled with the private sensations of sexual pleasure, Radha and Krishna fell asleep in the deep of the night on their soft bed of flower blossoms.